welcome to Constellations Game Changers, a limited series of short podcasts, each focused on a pivotal new technology or trend for the satellite industry. Our guest today is Alexandre Tisserant, CEO of a company called Kinéis, Kineis. And the topic we've chosen for Alexandre is satellite IoT. So, Alexandre, I have 3 questions for you, and my timer is set for 10 minutes. Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Here we go. Could you give us your definition of satellite IoT and explain everything it encompasses?
Sure. So satellite IoT is basically IoT with satellites. So what do we mean by IoT? Is simply Internet of Things. So we're talking about small devices that are following, tracking some assets like animals, like boats, like wagons, like everything you want to monitor, including forests and trees to detect the fire. And so today, we only have 15% of the surface of the globe that is covered by terrestrial networks. And so that means that 85% of the planet is not covered. And so if you want to track any asset in maritime or everything that is traveling around the world, you will be connectless. So this is where satellite is bringing very good technology. So satellite IoT is just allowing you to connect any device anywhere on the globe, 100% of the surface of the globe, with IoT performances. And IoT performances is basically to have small devices, quite cheap, and that can last months and even years without being necessarily recharged. And this is one feature very interesting and very specific for IoT, that it is very interesting for our customers.
This series is called Game Changers. With that in mind, in what way is satellite IoT transforming the industry?
Yeah, so like I said, we are focusing on devices that are very small, that are very energy efficient, that can last for years without being recharged, and that can connect everything everywhere on the surface of the planet. So it allows dramatic changes for certain industries. Let's take a few examples. We can talk about detecting wildfires. Today, to detect wildfires, you have cameras, you have people looking at the trees, you have also satellites that are taking some images. But detecting that takes a little long. It can the shortest we can do is like 1 hour, and in 1 hour, obviously, you have a fire that is extending very deeply. With satellite IoT, what you can do is to have sensors on the ground that can detect a small level of CO2 changing and then emit an alert so that we can intervene and stop the fire. And we can do that in no more than 10 to 15 minutes, which is considerably a good improvement, and that can obviously save trees and also save some intervention means. And so because you will need just one plane instead of 3 to extinguish the fire, for example. You can obviously track any goods. So in the logistic industries, you can track any asset from start to customer, from from industry to customer, without losing the signal, without losing where it is. And whether it's on the sea, whether on the train, or at the warehouse, at the customer point, you can track everything. So this is considerably giving reliability on what you can do with tracking.
Tell me, in your opinion, what does the future of satellite IoT look like?
So there is different options for that. Today we have a few actors like us that are positioning on this niche market. Tomorrow we have several new technologies that could come up to add on more functionalities to what we can do today. We have standards emerging in the industry of telecommunication that could come to IoT and to satellite IoT. This is something we are actively looking at after the first constellation we are launching this year. So there may be a new technology around that could come in the coming years, and obviously have more capacity and go down in price for our customers.
Thank you, Alexandre, for being our guest in this short episode. Constellations is partnering with Novaspace to bring you exclusive content leading up to the World Space Business Week. Hear more from Alexandre at the event, and we hope you enjoyed this episode in the meantime.